How's it going, everyone? My name is Mr. Tuesday, and I'm about to solve the Saturday crossword. Right now is January 17th, 2026. It's pretty early in the morning, although the moon's still up right now. This crossword's by Adam Arison. I'm going to see what he has in store for us today. Expressions of disbelief or exasperation, and 9 down has spy. Huh. What about, I see something with 23 down. Try Super Mario Brothers. Offload on. Is that a double S here? Cybersecurity assessment. I don't know. What about the city in Illinois' Little Egypt region? So basically, we're in Illinois, but it's not Chicago. Rather, something else. Part of the DOJ, Department of Justice. So what about depth, right? All that really matters is if your Roz was what? Tchotchke, a little souvenir. Huh. Maybe this is Super Mario cards, so it can have knick-knack. So that's even better. So take out the S. And about this, I still know. 24 down, eccentric. Crazy, no. All right. Folksy. Maybe okay. Doesn't really make any sense. Use a roller on as a jacket. And toppings blended with ice cream. Cravings, that's definitely an S. What about these toppings? They're not Oreos. It could be Oreos. Digital assistant. Can I talk about AI? No. Maybe Alexa. Well, what margarita means in Spanish? Break it down. It's going to have to be little what? Maga. Cravings. Depends, maybe. An advocate for the political mobilization of the proletariat. So, maybe Lenin. So I have this N. It's not Karl Marx, obviously. But I can probably put in Alexa for 11 down. So what Honora and Vanya do in 2024 is Honora. Sexy time. And also, with 27 down, fateful time for a sorority pledge. Down 1 o'clock. Clearly, plant with psychoactive leaves. Do Allah. Baby rhino? Don't know. Tall and thin? Do lengthy. So, fateful time. Maybe take this out. Put in day. Yeah. Blank day. Flashy taekwondo moves. These are kicks. How about midday? Yeah. What about this plant? Something here in which opposites attract. Why? Maybe a ment at the end. What about Eka or archetypes? Something here. Ryder Lowry, this is Lois, so I think this is definitely lanky, but archetypes. Egg cream alternatives, maybe less. Product with the additive zinc dithiosphosphate. Zin, something crazy like that. One's running along the road. Yes. And a dough at a taqueria. Hmm. Maybe it's gonna be something like masa. No. Interval, mid, maybe. So lawyer's assignment. Case. Beloved, not what? Like the weather in much of Equatorial Guinea. Dry. So what antiperspirants can vent? A sweaty armpits. Yeah. Good marks. And setups as for some elaborate group pictures. Photo ops, no. What about bracket contents? 54 across. We got potentially creative. Something here. Gentle men, jokingly. Something. Jeez. And what about Carlos Jobim? Follow the Bossa Nova. Yeah, his first name was like Tom, right? Made as an easy Vasco shots. Let it end with it. It could be sentence. So, longest number writable in standard Roman numerals. Hmm. So let's be Honestly, it goes up to like what? M is 1,000. So one, two, three, like that. That's 3,000. It's not going to be like 4,000. That brings in the B. Reputable in a way. Take this out. Expressions of disbelief. Yes. Many attachments. Do PDF. Yes. Reputable. I see brand name. The grandson of Eve Enos. Too late. Time. Like that. So this is going to be Antonio. Yes. I can see that. You might say, when something is this. Off. Right? No. Because F is not really a Roman numeral. Expressions of disbelief. Face claps. I see it. Yeah. This one, a crude thing to drop. F bomb. Yeah. And the westernmost territory of the Netherlands, Aruba. This is going to be out of time for sure. I see that. The board game with resources. A ton. I got MBAs here and I got a band. All right. This is going to be odd. Okay. D is 500. Right.
Yes!
So the C is 100. She's got 3,500 plus. CC. Protection from drops. It's going to be a raincoat. Right. Well, they fix that, sure. Like that. Okay. Demore. I don't know. Eccentric, I'll do kook. Well, this is coy. A famous monogram found backward in the alphabets. What was that? What even is that? I'm gonna do not Chio, but Cairo. Like that. Cairo, Illinois. Cybersecurity assessment. Not a rift. What even is that? What even is all this? Okay. Maybe this ends with IV, at the very least. So right now you're blocking sweat when you use the antiperspirants. Smelling armpits, no. MMMDCCC. So right now this is 800. This 33 MLK. Yes. If it's truly KLM, we're talking about an airport, but no. And what about the so-called Valley Island? What is that? Yeah. 1 of 5 in a typical big band. Say sucks, because this is going to be 10. XX, V111, like this. Artificially unsophisticated. Don't know. What about the units? For a high resolution camera, I'm going to do pixels here. That sucks. I'll do Mali here. Maybe. Artificially unsophisticated. Or maybe Maui. Faux. Alright, a subject to careful appraisal. It's not Val, is it? What about archetypes? Source. Maybe that's a baby rhino. It's not crash, huh? Flashy taekwondo moves. It's gonna be like sweet kicks. I want to take this out too. I'm thinking Oreo is right. Well, like for the art here, I have 4 consonants consecutively. That doesn't fit. Definitely not. Use a roller on as a jacket. Links? Probably do lint here. We got manga, manga, young. Where someone's height may be stretched. Could be a fun house. Eloy's assignment. Send me here. Greet hospitably at the door. Say hi. How about a Korean barbecue whip dish? A bulgogi. Sadly. Oh boy, what is this? I don't understand any of this. I'm gonna do depth now. 32. Your rhymes was 4 or whatever. And what about the cybersecurity assessment? Maybe risk. Cabin choice. How about aisle seat? When I think of cabin, I'm thinking the airport. So I got the E and the A here to be like megapixels. Okay, worker who's the subject of the song 16 tons. Is there an ER at the end? Could that work? Yeah, so I could see artsy fartsy for 54 cross and 39 down. That's what it is. Now budget. Still at it now. And what about the setups for some elaborate group pictures? Well, something here, yeah. Offload on and leveling. Basque. Yeah. Talking about some subsidiary, not DOJ itself. And setups for group pictures. I'm gonna do posers. Okay. Gentlemen's jewelry. Some geeks. Not budging. Maybe do a mover. 16 tons. The DOJ, Department of Justice. Maybe the ADA. We're talking about what? Lawyers? These rhymes with ale. Or maybe ill, so this could be F. So offload on, foist, coal, what? Not a verb, not budging. Do back dry for this one. Say hi. Maybe this has to be 48 Frost's case. Okay. Kosa, right? Maybe kata. Yeah. So I'm thinking of sweat somehow. Doesn't really make sense. Say hi. Interval. What about this? Maybe it has to be a daisy. Yeah. So I then I can put Alexa. The low. Spin kicks. Okay. Ionic. Maybe ionic bond. So I get Coca and Visa. What about UK? Yeah. That makes sense. And bond. Coca here. What about the baby rhino? Republic calf. Artificially unsophisticated. Maybe put an A here. Put the S back here. It's gonna be like pit sweat. Like sweaty pits, no? S here. So I'm gonna have the A here and the A here. Or E. So in case, maybe ask in 44 down. Who's running along the road? It's not a hitchhike, is it? So I gonna have H here. Because this video cross is basically plural. So it's not shy or maybe hot for this one. How about pit stains? I see something for 55, pit stains. Or someone's height may be stretched. It's not a mirror, is it? Mirror. Might as well look this up to get out of the way. So for Korean barbecue ribs, it's gobi. That's what it is. Get that out of the way. Eurobias are real. No, it's not. Oh, it's something else. Interval. It's not really. A gap. That's what it is. Gap. That'd be pesos. Pesos as dollars and money, but that'd be chunks here. And cream alternatives and the gentleman. Who is she? Who even is she? Yeah, whatever. Coal miner. That should be better. Coal miner. Take this out because it's getting annoying. What about the setups and not budging? Inerts. Yeah. What about phone one? Phone knife. I see it. It's gonna be phone knife. Clean contraction. Needed types. Royalties. Mold. Okay, these are molds. What about the setups? I want to see visors. I'll try that. Gores for this. Bracket contents, seals. What about the Goral? Careful appraisal. Event. What is this? Maybe it has to be Tinder bio. Yeah, I see it. Tinder bio. STP for this. Sidewalks. I'm not done, obviously. And cream alternatives is malteds. Events, but what about these? Like an L-shaped fixture. Huh. Maybe it has to be seats. E here. What in this case? Maybe Cora or Rita. Be Rita. Yeah, I think risers makes sense. Teams. Okay, now I'm done with the crossword. We got sidewalks, Tinder bio, and pit stains. Maltese apparently works as a plural term, but hey, let's know what it turns for you.